What's good, YouTube? Today we are taking a look at the false permaban situation in Call of Duty and just how huge of an L this is for Ricochet. So Jake Lucky from Gamer World just posted a video talking about Bobby Pop.
One of the craziest Warzone bans we have ever seen. In case you guys missed somehow the tumultuous last 2 weeks of permanent Warzone bans being handed out to several streamers, one of the more prominent names being Bobby Pop, who was given a permanent ban from Warzone. And well, we find out over 2 weeks after the fact that according to Call of Duty and Ricochet, their anti-cheat, there was an exploit allowing players or individuals out there to falsely target and permanently ban legitimate players, which I would say Call of Duty kind of lightly worded how serious of a problem this was, and nobody knows who to trust anymore. So that's always good.
How he's not getting any apology from Ricochet on this whole permaban thing, and honestly, I think I know why. See, Pop was banned about 2 weeks ago, and he was getting accused of being a cheater by pretty much everyone in the hacker hunter community, as well as people who may not know much about hacking, but chose to take Activision and Ricochet on their word, which, honestly, looking back at the situation sounds pretty foolish, because how many times have we, heard about how good this system is and, seen quite the opposite when you load into, a few different lobbies per day. So we know that, Ricochet is just basically doing their best, but they always try to tell us about how good the system is. And they stated that there are no false permanent bans. So because of that, people who are on the fence and who don't know much about hacking, they were basically saying, hey, I'm not sure about Pop cheating, but Ricochet has basically guaranteed that false bans couldn't happen and that there was no mistake being made on their end. So personally, when news first broke about the bans, I held my opinion because I wanted to see if more information came out, and that's exactly what happened. So recently we found out the person who had a hand in the situation and even picked some of the targets was a person known as Ziebler on Twitter. And he issued an apology to another content creator for this whole situation. So after days of being roasted online, Pop was, unbanned along with multiple other content creators and players who were falsely targeted in this permaban wave. And we could see how huge of a problem this is for Call of Duty, because they've been trying to sell us on Ricochet for years. Hackers, have basically just kept doing their thing, and they've been doing it with little to no problems. And now this happens. Just imagine, someone keeps telling you over and over how great their, home security system is, how everything's locked up airtight and safe, and how secure their house is, only for you to walk into their house one day and see a random person sitting on their fucking couch with his feet up. It makes the security system look like a joke, and you would never take that person seriously again, which is how we felt about, Ricochet for years. So if we look at the current position that Call of Duty is in, when you see, them making these posts talking about how, they updated the security and they've, identified the problem and got everything fixed. I mean, this is pretty much just a PR move to make sure that the sales are still good on Black Ops 6. They don't want to take a ding in the sales with people having any kind of worries about, the security when it comes to the game. Even though, if you play enough, you should probably know what's going on. If they're too apologetic and making posts about the people that it affected, it can make them look weak and bring more attention to the fact that they got caught with their pants down. Look, let's be real. They didn't get caught with their pants down. They got caught in the prison showers reaching for the soap. So it would make sense that they would keep quiet with the apologies and instead choose to focus this post around, fixing the exploit and convincing the community that they will have a good experience in Black Ops 6 this week because, duh, money. And if you're wondering why they didn't issue him a personal apology, I mean, let's just do the math here. A streamer is getting obliterated online for the exploit. Do you think your apology really stays private? I mean, he's going to repost it immediately to clear his name and get people off his back, and also to just shut up his haters. So with all that said and done, we're days away from the release of Black Ops 6, and someone just dog walked the Ricochet system like the Hulk did Loki. A random person just commandeered Ricochet's system, picked out specific people to be banned just because he fucking felt like it. Just because he felt like it. That is insane. Now, obviously, this was an embarrassing, moment for Ricochet. And in their case of being an anti-cheat company, they want to appear on top of things, even though there's only a portion of the community that would actually believe that at this point. But still, man, all in all, just to sort of close things up, hacker discords are all ready for Black Ops 6. If you played the beta, firsthand hackers had no problem cheating then. So no, it's not going to make a difference that they updated the system or made a few changes. And if it does, it's going to be minimal at best because they still have to focus on that for now just to make sure they don't lose money on sales because of public opinion. So even though this tweet probably won't age well when we see hackers walk right into Black Ops 6 with no repercussions, I still don't see them going out of their way to make apologies anytime soon because it's just not as important as preparing for the new release. So let me know what you guys think about this whole situation down in the comment section below. Are you guys excited for Black Ops 6? I know I am taking a little trip to New Zealand myself, if you guys know what I mean. And I look forward to playing with you guys sometime soon. I'm out. Peace.
Lately I've been going through some shit, but I'll be okay. Got real life shit going on, ain't nothing to do with paper. Drunk a whole 8 a walk, you should see my face. Can't even keep my fucking eyes open on the interstate.